Hey Zuhair, this is Scott Walker with Impact Latent SEO. I am also in BNI in Utah, and that is how I found you. And I was speaking to Jessica, and she told me that you might be interested in this movie, so I'm making this for you. Kind of shows you how your online presence can help grow your business, and it sounds like you're opening up another area, which is awesome. So you might need some help with those areas. So if you like what you see, that's great, and we could set up a discovery call. If not, no harm, no foul, and I wish you the best. So, looking at your website looks very professionally done. Looks very nice. I really like your the pictures and the imagery that you guys use. It's great that you have your team on here. But one thing that I always recommend for clients is to add more content. And the reason I say that is because Google wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage, and throughout that content you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. And for me, that usually includes a location and a service, so like windshield replacement Charlotte. And then also, if you save your text correct, your alternate text here, that's not an actual image. Let me save this one as save image. Yep. So instead of glass illustration 734, that could be counted. That is the content on the image. So if you update that to say, like windshield replacement in a different location, that also helps being indexed. So I do use a tool called Ahrefs to kind of give me your analytics and show me where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously moving up and balanced whenever possible. You're currently at 17 and 9. And that's due to your referring pages and domains. And what those are backlinks. And what a backlink is, in case you don't know, is when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay relevant to your industry and also your location whenever possible. And it looks like just for your homepage, you're being indexed for 151 keywords, and there's about 100 people come to your website each month. Good start, but always room for growth. And to kind of look at some of these keywords and your positioning, things like that, we'll show you kind of what there are. So, auto glass repair Charlotte is what I call a buyer intent keyword. Auto glass experts. It's awesome that that's your name, but it looks lost. But anyway, I'm sure that'll come back. Auto glass repair, windshield replacement. Like there's 600 searches between those two. For repair, you're on the first page, but on the replacement, which gives you more revenue, is definitely on the second page of Google, so that's definitely something you would want to be found for. 400 searches a month, that could be anywhere from 10 to 20 new jobs if you were ranked #1 just on that one. So could be higher as well. So, but those are the types of buyer intent keywords I do recommend going after. And then I just did windshield replacement Charlotte. I guess I should say NC, just the correct one. Didn't change, okay. So this is where I've been helping a lot of auto glass companies and for Google Ads because you're the #1 search right up top. And usually when people have ads running, that means they're going to pick up their phone. So usually a pretty good thing there. But with that being said, to get a good click-through rate, it's all about what's on the ads right here. It says windshield and replacement. That's part of it, but it doesn't say Charlotte anywhere on ads. So when you could have a location attached as well, people are much higher click-through rates happen due to the fact that they know, hey, I looked for this area, and even if it's like a county or something like that instead, that's fine too, but they know that that's a good one. So that'll increase your click-through rate. And then your landing page experience will determine the conversion rates as well. So you always want to start with like a click to call right up top, maybe a form submit right here, and then like what you do, where you do it, and if you have any promotions, kind of like that. And the difference between a landing page and a website is a landing page has one function. It's to have them contact you or form submit. Usually click to calls type of thing. And then there's some trust factors in there, like how the process works, things like that. But most of the time people don't read that stuff. Whereas a website is more for user interface. And it's able to, you can click around, see all the things you do. But if you do that for a landing page, they click off and then they're gone for forever. So that's for the Google Ads right here. And to kind of give you just a glimpse, just in Charlotte, the city, there's over 1,300 searches each month for windshield replacement. And so, I mean, if you're missing out on that much traffic, that just on that keyword, if you were in front of a lot of searches, you could be raking in quite a bit of revenue. So we do go into the Google Business Profiles, and it looks like you guys aren't here, which is fine. There's lots of ways to get in here. The first one is to make sure your name, address, and phone number is the exact same all across the internet, so you don't miss it Google. And then reviews has been one thing that I've really seen a lot help rank Google Business Profiles. And for that, I have a little trick for you. I could explain that when we talk later. And that's really helpful because that's something that anybody can't do except for the business themselves. And then adding branded, geotagged, and geolocated photos weekly is beneficial because it shows Google you're growing your business organically. And then adding your name, address, and phone number into directories like Yellow Pages and Yelp is helpful. Mostly because Google is a big popularity contest, and by giving out your information to as many people as possible, Google will start to trust you more. And that's not just in your local areas, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then being in the GBP and also the ads, about 70% of traffic stops right there. So only 30% go down into the organics. And so I did just look at Mobile Pro Auto Glass as one of your top competitors here. They have a decent looking website, not a whole lot of content on here. But so when you start to outrank your competitors, this is kind of where your website can come into ranking. It's not pulling up, so I can't see how much content is on theirs. But when you start to have those authoritative backlinks and citations, the good buyer intent keywords and all of that, a percentage of these total volumes will start going to your website instead of your competitor. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will start to give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. And just between windshield and windshield replacement and auto glass repair, there's 600 searches monthly happening just for Charlotte. So let's get in front of those and help you guys grow, and if you need anything else. Like I said, if you're interested and this made sense, please feel free. We could set up a one-to-one. And if not, no harm, no foul. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.